Battle of Iwo Jima was a major battle in World War II in which the United States Marines captured the heavily fortified island away from the Japanese. Only 750 miles from Japan, the island had 3 airfields that could be used by the military for a potential invasion of mainland Japan. On February 19, 1945, the U.S. Marines made an amphibious landing on Iwo Jima and were met immediately with unforeseen challenges. Before the invasion, Japanese forces had dug in and heavily fortified the island, with heavy artillery positions in the mountains above the beaches.
We had to pay a pretty good toll because they had the beach gridded like in little squares, all laid out on their map, and they had all various guns pointed to just 8 little squares. The enemy soldier would look out his window in the rocks, and he'd see a bunch of guys in square 14. He'd go over to gun 14, put a shell in there, and fire it. He never had to spot it. He didn't have to be an artillery piece or nothing. Just there we are. Yeah, Japanese cooks could, get up to a gun and fire it, and they had the whole entire beach like that and part of the airstrip.
Over the course of a few days, some 70,000 American Marines landed on Iwo Jima, drastically outnumbering the Japanese. Yet over 5 weeks of fighting, the United States took on 25,000 casualties.
I had no idea. They just said it was a small island and we're going to go in and take it in 3 days. Cakewalk, we'll be out. They were sure heck wrong.
Just 4 days into the fighting, U.S. Marines captured Mount Suribachi on Iwo Jima's south side, famously raising an American flag at the summit. Yet at that point, the fighting was far from over. For 4 more weeks, the battle continued on the north side of the island, until finally 300 Japanese men mounted a final banzai attack on March 25, 1945. In the end, neither the U.S. Army nor the U.S. Navy was able to use Iwo Jima as a World War II staging area.